Good news is you guys were right in the Weather Center. We quickly went from pretty nice to pretty lousy when a bitter cold front came blowing through North Texas.
Yeah, and Fox 4's Ashley Perez is live with a look. Ashley, we already know it's cold, but how is it right now at 6:30 as opposed to how it was earlier?
That's right, Tim and Hannah, good morning. When we were driving up here over to Denton, there was some light mist and drizzle that subsided for a bit, but right now at 6:30, there is some more light mist yet again. And like you mentioned, the cold air is here. Actually very surprising because yesterday started out as a beautiful day, then got cold and temperatures began dropping quickly because of that cold front. It even caused some problems for some local sporting events. The girls' soccer game yesterday between Uplift Williams Prep at Carrollton Ranch View, that was suspended for a bit. The boys' game was then canceled. Fans were bundled up with blankets and didn't seem too disappointed with that decision. This cold weather has taken many by surprise.
It was really hard to play in this weather because the wind was like against us, and sometimes it was like with us, but most of the time it was like against us.
This morning, meteorologist Kylie Capps said that there is some fine freezing drizzle and some freezing mist north and west of the Metroplex. That's why TxDOT was out last night pre-treating elevated roads in Denton and Collin counties, as well as Jack, Wise, Parker, and Palo Pinto counties. They were focusing on bridges and overpasses, which often freeze first. Now, it is around 28 degrees right now in Denton, but because of the wind chill, it feels much colder than that, and we know that there's another blast of cold air that's coming within the next few days, so you have to brace yourself. And now we're going to send it over to Chip, who has more on some of the traffic. And I hear some accidents have been happening this morning as well, right?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we're over the 3 dozen mark as far as crashes in Fort Worth alone. Just the city of Fort Worth, the fire department responding to these types of incidents that have happened on the slick roadways. We've had closures of roadways for a while, like I-30, trying to move in the westbound direction around the Camp Bowie area. I'm taking that marker off, though, because all the activity is now on the left shoulder, and hopefully that will recover. But you see that big marker there in the Mixmaster area. This is a shot of the area around I-35W, around I-30. We have one of our photographers going up through that area looking for side streets, any way to get into that Mixmaster area, because we've had such a big problem on the southbound I-35W ramp to go to I-20 in the westbound direction. South of there along I-20 and I-35W Rendon-Crowley, we still have a crash. And in the last few minutes, right at that Johnson-Tarrant County line, Burleson police say Highway 174 in the transition on that overhead to get to 35W is simply too dangerous. So that ramp in both directions has been shut down to make that transition. At the south end of Lake Arlington, as we start to work our way back over toward the 287 merge, going westbound, we still have a wreck on the right side of the roadway. It's causing an onlooker backup in that area. And the most recent thing to happen over in the Dallas County area, going through Cedar Hill from Midlothian and vice versa. Highway 67 now closed in both directions at Beltline because of ice on that overpass. So please keep that in mind. Still a dozen problems or so on other roadways in the Dallas area, but really a lot of them are right in the area between I-20 and the I-35E Highway 67 interchange, and then also on southbound 67 moving down from Ledbetter down towards Hampton. So again, continue to avoid those areas. Tim, back to you.